Hey Dustin, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. Spoke to you this morning about shooting this video for you, giving you a way to sort of help rank your website on page one of Google and what that's going to look like in terms of extra organic extra client traffic and potential revenue that you're sort of missing out on at the moment. So there's three main things I want to talk about, and that is content on your website, number one. Number two is backlinks and citations, and number three is keywords. So I'll start from the beginning. Number one being content. I'll explain each as I go. Um, but basically, what I'm talking about there are words and images. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words to 2,000 words on a home page. Google actually stores all that information and remembers it so that when someone is searching for your service, it knows exactly where you are, what you're offering, and it knows that there's enough information there for a potential client to come along and read and make an informed decision. So super important. The other really important thing about extra content is you are able to get a bunch more keywords in there. And buyer intent keywords are basically anything such as any words with a service in it, like concrete company, San Diego, with that location specific as well. So someone might come and search, San Diego concrete company, and you would show up for that if you had that keyword there and you were ranking for it. The other one being images. Looks like you've got quite a few images there. Very nice. That's a cool looking machine, whatever that thing is. Um, so what I've done here is I put your website into a tool we use called Ahrefs, which buys statistics off Google, and presents them to us so we can see what's helping rank your site, what's actually ranking on it, and how much traffic you're getting to your website per month. So you're getting 2 clicks at the moment per month, and what actually helps rank your site, and this is interesting, is you've got quite a few backlinks there, 116 backlinks, and a backlink is basically any link coming from one site to another. If someone clicks on it, it takes them to that other website, and it comes from referring domains or referring websites. So you've got 116 coming from 8 different websites. Interestingly enough, when you build these backlinks and domains, your URL rating and domain rating should grow. However, you're still sitting on 0 for both of those. So the links that you've been given or that you've gone out and got are not providing you anything. If anything, they're probably harming your ranking, because that is very unusual to see 116 backlinks and then no rating. However, you're ranking for 46 keywords, which just means you're in the top 146 of those keywords. We can drill down and have a look exactly where you're positioned for those. I'm going to filter this on position, and that's position in Google. So, 1 to 10 is obviously Google page 1, and then this will be page 2, page 3, and so on. There's 10 results per page. So if I look at what you're actually, American asphalt, you're not actually on page 1 for any. Here's a really good keyword that you might want to rank for on page 1, because it's being searched for 400 times per month. And you can expect sort of a 30% click rate from something like that. Especially if you're at the top of Google page 1, and then there's lots more. You want concrete San Diego 150 times. You might look at, you might pick up an extra 20, 30 clicks there, and so on and so forth. So the idea is this volume is per month. You want to combine as many of these volumes with page 1 Google results, and then you're going to obviously combine the traffic of all of those and really start boosting your revenue when you start getting those phone calls. And I'll show you another website in a minute that's going to make that a little clearer. So I've just typed in here concrete company San Diego, one of those buyer intent keywords. The first thing I want to mention is this map pack. This is becoming increasingly important. More and more people are deciding to use this map pack to click on for local services, and unfortunately they never seem to click on the more businesses. So really these top 3 are it. To get into the top 3 here, you need what's called citations, and that's basically anywhere your business is mentioned on any directory with your business name, number, and address as seen on your Google My Business. Super important, because this is being utilized an awful lot these days. Coming down to the organic search results, I've chosen 2 competitors. Agundes being number 1, because Yelp is just a review site. There's a couple of other review sites here. And the other one is another company that I've come across earlier that just highlights a couple of really good numbers that I wanted to show you. So Agundes Concrete. Now, if I scroll through their website, I'm just going to point out straight away, there's not a lot more content on there. So if you were to optimize your on-page content, you'd start sort of already give yourself a leg up in trying to beat these guys. And number one, I want to point out that they are getting 170 clicks per month. And I mean, 10% is probably a conservative close number, but if you were only closing that sort of 10% range, extra 15, 16, 17 clients per month, I don't have to tell you that in the concreting world that sort of adds up in revenue pretty substantially. Now you can see here they've got quite a lot of backlinks, but only a few referring domains. This sort of number is, I'd catch that in probably a month. And then it takes a little bit of time for Google to recognize that and put it all into action. But then you would start building on these keywords quite quickly, and you'd start seeing this number also quite quickly within probably a couple, maybe 2 or 3 months. So that's quite exciting to think that there's a bit of an opportunity there to start knocking these guys out. Now, I came across these guys, Conco companies. The reason I like these guys to show you is because they're quite a big site and they've got a few different locations, which I'll just point out down the bottom here: Southern California, Washington, Portland. This is all very doable for someone who wanted to grow in this fashion. Once again, not a lot of content, but this is what I want to point out here was that 2.8 thousand clicks, nearly 3,000 clicks per month, and that's because they've got those extra couple of locations. So even if that one location was sort of, I think there was 4 locations, was there? 4 different locations. You could, 500 clicks, 600 clicks, maybe more. So if you were looking at sort of 50, 60 extra people, extra clients per month, once again, that's a huge influx. And you don't have to stop here. You could go up to 5,000, 10,000, many clicks as you want across, if you wanted to take your business national, totally up to you how big or how small you want it to go. You could get to 500 clicks quite comfortably and stay there and be rich. Anyway, so that's the idea, is you can sort of take it as far as you want by just growing these domains, growing these backlinks over the next handful of months, growing these keywords, and then this click rate is going to follow. Super exciting for the concreting world in San Diego at the moment. Is there's so much opportunity there because there's not a lot of this work going on to a lot of other websites, so it's quite an easy one to capture the market. So if that interests you, please feel free to give me a call on 760-688-2297. Once again, my name is Simon from Little Big Marketing. Otherwise, just reach out to the email and we can have a chat. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.